Hello my friend, thank you for being here. Today videos is for those who are master judger, like this one. You love judging people, or you're very good at it, and you hated being judged by people, and you don't want to do that anymore because in some way you know it's not healthy. So I can speak for myself personally, being a former acrobat, tumbler, gymnast. It's a very judging sport, and grew up with Vietnamese culture, very judging environment. And for those especially who are empathic and who very in tune and connected with people, you can feel people's judgment a lot more, and it's very painful. And a lot of time what really happens is we judge people because that's the way that we learn, and ultimately it's because we're very good in judging ourselves. So to change that, the quicker way to change it is something that you can do is to stop judging yourself. And the question is, how do you do that? Is by first be aware that you're judging yourself, and there's a distinction between judgment and observations. Judgments, we add values to something, and observation is just pure fact. So let's say, for an example, I can look at myself in the mirror. A judgment would be, oh my God, I'm so fat. I'm so fat, and then the story spirals like I'm not disciplined, I'm so lazy, blah 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 blah. Right? That's judgment. But if you can learn how to shift to the observation, so let's say that your natural body weight, I think for myself, is maybe 115, 120. I don't weigh myself. So then I hop in the scale, I'm at 125. I'm like, huh. The observation is the fact is I'm 125 pounds. I'm 10 pounds heavier than my frame, and especially that I want to do handstand, all these things, that may be difficult. So if you notice, there's no negative values to it, there's no emotion to it. So that's the difference. And then from turning the normal judgment that you do into an observations, pure observation, you actually be in the space of doing something about it. Okay, so I'm 125 pounds and I'm 10 pounds heavier than my frame is. It doesn't feel like, then what can I do? So then you can have an action plan to move forward. So that's more like an internal things, right? And then a habit of sometimes we're judging people. You know, let's say you see a girl with tattoo and a short short, you're like, oh, she's blah, 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 and she must be a slut, blah, 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 all these kind of things. We create this story simply by, okay, the girl have tattooed more than an average person, and she is that. So you put a period right after what is. That's how you're shifting the judgment energy to more observation. Is one is more clean, and the other one have so much stickiness to it. And by doing that, you can liberate yourself from that energy of stickiness. You follow me on this? It is. You can look at things for what it is, and allow yourself to like things and to don't like certain things. Like for example, I'm wearing this brown shirt. Some of you, I mean, not actually, it's not even freaking brown. It's gray, right? And so that's the fact. I'm wearing a gray shirt. That's it. But a lot of you may, you may add a story to it. You may hate the gray, and well, trust me, you are entitled to feel whatever you feel. But the question is that serving you or not? So that's my take on judgment. So what the key? The key is to turn a judgment into an observation, because judgment, we add values to it, and we add like bullshit story around it that's not really helping anyone, especially you. And an observation is simply to you look at things for what it is, take a step back, and then from there you can objectively ask yourself, what do I do from that? So one is more subjective and one is more objective. So I hope that helped with the whole judgment things. Okay, if you like this video, please feel free to share and subscribe, whatever that we tell people to do. All right, until next time, my friend, as always, you've got love.